Did you fucking see that shit last night? What the fuck? Okay. You still sitting down from last night? I know, right? Right? Well, stay fucking sitting down because it's JR and the crew, right? It's your boy. Let's get it.
You let someone ready, bro. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jared and the Crew, man. That's right. We're here. We are here tonight, man. We're excited because we finally, once again, we have everybody in the studio tonight.
I think I'm like a guest now, huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna I'm like Houdini. I disappear and I reappear. So
you're more
this
like
is my trick today. I'm here.
You're like Houdini.
Houdini?
Fuck you. You missed me, you know you did.
I did.
Right.
Yeah, dude, we always miss you, man. It's like, we always say that. When somebody's gone, we always miss
whole dynamic.
the whole dynamic. Like, then, you know, the dub guy
I
tried.
think I'm usually the only one that's gone, though.
Yeah.
It's because you have such a big presence.
Oh, is that why? Oh, is that why? Okay. Yeah, I know, huh?
The dub guy tried.
When Dub
He
Guy was
tried.
here, you had elbow room
We
today.
did put watermelons here. Just
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, we did do the watermelon challenge
we did the
because you weren't
watermelon
here.
challenge.
So yeah, we did have the watermelon
Yeah.
challenge. Well, dude, we have a special guest, man. I've been hunting this guy down for so long, man. Like, I'm talking so long. But this guy finally, he's like, dude, we're done recording. Let's do it. And I'm like, hell yeah. But then I was still kind of sketchy. But then yesterday at the Viclassos show.
What is it?
Viclassos.
We're gonna give you a pass.
The Vergaso show.
The show, all right. He said, hey, I'm going to be there tomorrow. And I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
So when somebody says that, you know for sure they're going to come because it's in their minds and stuff. But we got Joseph Raymond Lucero in the studio today, man. And Creeper from the Mayans. Yeah. Renee hasn't learned the buttons yet, but I'll put the claps in. Don't worry about it.
I was
You'll have
waiting
the
for like the bomb and everything. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
That horn. Woo, woo.
You don't
chill.
I don't want to mess up anything, so
Yeah, we'll do that in post, the claps.
Yeah.
There's a big audience in here.
That's why
you
we don't
you
go
don't
live.
only have Creeper here. You got Jeepers.
Creeper,
Jeepers, Creeper.
Oh, Jeepers, Creepers.
The new Mayans.
He's always trying to steal the limelight.
We're going to be
Always.
riding side by side season 5. Okay.
You're gonna be in one of those sidecars? Are you gonna be in a sidecar and shit? Cause you know,
Sidecar.
you know your short ass fucking legs can't fit over a motorcycle. I don't think they have training wheels for bikes.
Oh, yeah. So Joseph, you'll let him ride the sidecar?
She's scrappy dude. Hey, scrappy dude.
That's what it takes to be a CO.
Hey, she'll play around, man. She'll play around, man. But dude, it's good to finally have you here, man. And you're right. Seeing you yesterday at the Viclassos. Yeah, you said it right. Viclassos. You know, and we were talking earlier. You stop for everybody. You know, it doesn't matter who they are. If somebody says, "Hey, Joseph" or "Creeper," you literally stop to say hi, shake their hand, or even a picture. You know what I mean? So, and that's what's good about someone like yourself because you haven't let your success get to your head. You know what I mean? So you've kept it humble, very humble, man. And this season on the Mayans, you've taken off. I mean, we've talked about it a little bit. They've given you more. What do they call it? Like more.
They give you you know, basically chunks of your storyline. Like they give you stuff to whether you can bring it alive or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
No.
The fans will tell you if you fucking suck or not. You know what I'm saying? So if it's truthful, if it's relatable, you know what I mean? Like, then hopefully, you know what I'm saying, other people relate to it. And that that's all like, we can get. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look, we can play the fucking homie, killer, whatever. And that's beautiful. I don't care about typecasting. That doesn't mean anything to me. But for me to get this vulnerable shit,
Yeah, dude,
is
your
fucking
role.
dope. But can I cuss on this one?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Just kidding.
No, but that's like it's awesome
Right.
to fucking like that first episode was just I felt like I was like I keep saying this Rambo commando all in one. I got to I got to relive my 80s superheroes as what I used to watch it when I would want to escape my fucking dysfunctional ass home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Right,
how we used to get lost in the movies. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah, that was your reality. Like
Exactly.
you escape from your
you
actual.
have to escape from this reality and
go into
believe
another
that.
one.
You know what I'm saying? So you never lose. I used to always say like, I never lost hope because of that. My grandma used to always tell me, you know, tap into your imagination.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, and I always thought like even today that like we'll probably get into it, but like the life my mother and father come from, you know, the heroin and you know, the gang, the street life shit, whatever.
Right.
But my mom, no matter what, all the prison life they did, and my mom always told me she loved me, hugged me, and told me those things. My father did too, is the small time he was there. And I know that seed that was planted has never left my body. So when I have found hope inside me and meaning and purpose, like that shit blossomed. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like that's the beauty of why I believe I'm so grateful every fucking day. Like and I pray for that. Don't lose this gratitude, because I know I'm a piece of shit when I fucking have control of my own life.
Right.
When I take control of my shit, I am a fuck up.
But somewhere along the line, like you said, your parents did love you. They gave you that nurturing, right?
Yeah.
Even though they knew they were fucking up,
Oh,
even though they knew that they weren't living a righteous life, they still knew to nurture you, right?
Yeah, they in the way that they knew how. And that's why, like, I think it's important, and we're jumping probably fucking way ahead, but it's very important to, like, you got to understand the pain individuals feel before you understand who they are, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you
There's a
can
reason
judge
why
a
they did what they did.
Yeah. And then, but then
Absolutely.
again, there's some reasons why people are just, it's like, whoa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no excuse for it.
Yeah.
But more than likely, there's a rhyme to the reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a yin to the
There was
yang.
that contributing factor that made them go a certain way. But like, we want to get into that. Like, we want to know, like, well, what was it like, Joseph, growing up? Like,
Yeah, because you
what did
were.
let's go way back.
Yeah,
let's
let's
go
go.
way. Let's get
That's what we
into
read
it.
about you.
That's black and white days and shit. Yeah.
No, because you were in
no.
and out of jail. You
Yeah.
basically did about 12 years, right?
No, we're not straight. No, broken up.
Oh, broken
Yeah,
up.
because
Okay.
I see some
so,
single
like-
needle tattoos on you. So
Yeah, no,
That's the CO.
with the
that's
guitar,
CO
with the
winner, bro.
guitar
Yeah, yeah.
string and the Walkman.
no,
with the batteries.
it's all of it. That, like all this, I got it all touched up from my guy who's dope as fuck, who's shopping. But yeah, everything was single needle, and still to this day.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta watch this one.
Can't get away from her. Huh?
Can I get a fucking wand on this? Hey, when we turn the mics off and you stop recording, I want a separate fucking search.
Hey, don't worry, I'm
Serio.
not gonna ask you to squat and cough. We're not gonna go there. I think we're good.
You got a little mini flashlight
Nuts,
too? What the
nuts
fuck?
and butts. In between the toes fingers.
Oh my god, dude! She's taking it back to the yard right now.
Woo!
Shoot.
Yeah, I'm sweating just thinking about it. Damn.
No, but dude, where did you grow up though?
San Diego.
Oh, yeah. I read that. San Diego.
Yeah, family's from Logan Heights area.
Okay.
But we grew up all over Southeast, Golden Hills, Lomas, East County, El Cajon. But I hit juvenile hall first time I was 9, man, fucking, and I never really stopped.
Damn.
And it wasn't like I hated juvenile hall. I remember the first time I was crying, the mama's boy let me out. You know what I mean? Fucking never been in a cold ass like cell before. Like I was scared to death. And then as soon as you get out, it's like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're whatever the fuck I was going through, right? Now I can understand it as I went back and tried to understand the shit that controlled me, why the fuck I did some of the shit I did, you know what I mean? But it's, you know, the pain that I justified it with, you know what I'm saying? But
No, but you had to go through what you went through because it's when people don't understand everything we've gone through, it makes us who we are today, man. Because you wouldn't be where you're at today. You wouldn't be doing the things you are today. You wouldn't be wearing that shirt.
Resilience. You wouldn't have the resilience that you have now had you not gone through some shit when you were younger.
You know, I mean, we're not glorifying it, but
Yeah.
at the
by
end of the
any
day,
means.
but we're not glorifying it. We're not happy about it, but it is who we are today. You know
no,
what
and
I
the
mean?
gratitude, like I was talking about earlier, and that's why I know that I wake up every day. Like that's the first thing I do, and that's because of my sobriety.
I know I
now,
see your
too.
posts.
Absolutely.
Man,
Every
it's
morning.
because of it. Like I wake up and I'm like, I never gave a fuck about waking up because I never gave a fuck about going to sleep.
Yeah,
I usually
yeah.
passed out.
Yeah.
I don't remember going to sleep, nor do I remember waking up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like one big ass fucking dream, whether it's jail, whatever the fuck it is, because it was always chaos, right?
Right,
so
right.
it just felt like, whatever. I guess that was life.
Right.
But this sober, I'm not drunk and fucking hiding and suppressing
You're in your clear
shit.
mind.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
even the bullshit that hurts, that fucking makes me cry and depressed and shit. Embracing it just makes you so much fucking, like, more in tune.
Well, you become vulnerable. And when you become vulnerable and you're in touch with your emotions and other people see that, like, you become your authentic self. And it's uplifting. Like, you know, like a weight is lifted off of your shoulders because you don't have to pretend to be this person that you're not. You're actually able to deal with your emotions, and that's what it sounds like you've been doing.
People that knew me before get mad at me for the way I am now, in the sense of I don't let shit affect me as much as it used to.
Yeah.
So who I am now is the sellout, is the fucking dude that changed. Or I'm playing the Hollywood role because I don't want to act violent anymore. Like, no, I just want to be a great man. Like, now I'm a good,
Exactly, yeah.
no, I'm a good dad now. I want to be a great dad, but I also want to be a good man. That means, like, when I'm walking out of the store and somebody bumps me, I don't take it fucking personal.
Yeah.
Or they cut me off, I don't take it personal. Whatever the fuck, I don't take it personal, because whatever the fuck you're going through, it ain't my shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it's cliche,
great
right?
way.
But
Yeah.
if you apply it to your life, it's so fucking truthful in the present, and it can save your fucking life in the
Yeah.
present.
No,
if
yeah.
you're aware. And like, every day I try to stay so balanced to stay aware of it. But god damn, that shit it drains you.
Yeah.
Like, it drains you to stay aware. And that's when, you know, God just gets me through the rest of it. And I'm not a Bible thumper or anything like that, man. But even when I was fucking up, I talk to God every day, homie. You know what
No,
I'm
hey,
saying?
we have
and
to,
even
man.
now doing good, I talk to God, bro. Like, I'm just like, it ain't fucking changed. I'm just doing better now, dude. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying, like, please get me out of this. I'm saying thank you for this. You know?
No,
So
right.
it's,
Grateful.
it's it's fucking, it's awesome. I can't even believe
So
it.
part of your change and stuff is basically when you got to Homeboy Industries?
No, when I was facing life, and it was pretty much do all day, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you either going to be all you can be, or you just going to be like one of the rest. I don't know how to be like one of the rest. So that was the dangerous aspect for me. And I didn't want to hurt nobody, because I didn't have, like, I didn't have killer hate in my heart. I had a lot of hate, but I really didn't hate people. I just hated whatever the fuck I hated. I didn't even know what I hated. Sometimes it was myself. Sometimes it was my parents. Sometimes it was the situation. You know what I mean? But whatever, I justified fucking my reactions to fucking getting physical. Whether I win or lose, it didn't matter. It was releasing that shit, right? So, like, I lost myself right there. I'm sorry.
Where did you? Because you said you found yourself before Homeboy Industry.
Yeah, sorry. So, yeah, and it was a life sentence, and it was finding out I was having a son. Then I told my homeboys, I said, I'm gone. I made a conscious. It was the hardest fucking decision I ever made. They thought I was full of shit. They thought I was lying. They thought I was joking. They fucking thought I was full of shit, like I was lying to them. I'm not lying, homie. I'm done. I was so scared. Like, I was so, like, not scared of people, scared of who the fuck is Joey? Who the fuck is this kid?
Yeah, who
Like,
are you now?
I've only known Joey since he was like 8 or 9. Like, I don't deal with emotion. I don't deal with fucking, like, what society calls rules. Like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to be a fucking, like, I know how to brush my teeth, get up, wash my face. I know how to follow instructions because I've had structure my whole life.
Right.
Because I've been locked up my whole life. But now you got to tell me how to do life? Why the fuck I'm supposed to do that? What the fuck? Like, I was like, what the fuck? You know
So
what
was
I mean?
it a change in your life where you, like, I'm having a boy, and I don't want him growing up the way I did?
I didn't want him to be my celly. I didn't want him to be from my
Yeah.
neighborhood. I didn't want him to be like me. I didn't want him to hate me. Like, I didn't know how to be a dad when I came home, right? To jump ahead, and it ties back into that. Because if my dad didn't really show me how to be a dad, but he did, because I just did everything opposite of what he's done, except for the love aspect, because he did show me real love. And it's pretty much been a blueprint. But I've had my own fuck-ups with alcohol and whatnot.
Right.
But that's when I found out my son was being born, I just said, I'm done. That was it. See you later, bye.
Nice, that's
know?
amazing,
And
man.
I don't still feel it, but I felt it for a long time. You know what I mean? But it was more in my head because you're something for so long, and when you walk away from something, you don't know who the fuck you are.
Well, yeah, your self-identity, you have to really go in deep and figure out who you are, what you like, what you don't like.
I had my definition of respect was warped.
Yeah.
It was fear, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had certain definitions of certain words were completely ass backwards. You know what I mean? So it's like rebooting your whole life, plus the pain, plus the resentments, plus the pity party, plus taking your own responsibility and then letting responsibility lie where it must. Like, and that's all the grown up shit afterwards, right? You know what I mean? But my whole family was heroin addicts, so I figured, well, as long as I don't slam dope, smoke a pipe, I'm good, right?
Yeah, you knew. I'm not gonna see from that.
But exactly what they were doing. But if you smoked weed, if you were doing lines, then it was okay because it's not what they were doing.
It's not what they were doing. Right. Or if I was drinking, which everybody does, you can go to the store and
it's legal. So
you try to validate it. Well, I don't drink every day, or maybe I do drink every day, but I don't pass out. Right.
I'm a blackout drunk. I don't know how that. What do you mean have a beer with my dinner? I'm not gonna disrespect my dinner with.
He's like, I want to taste the flavor.
I'll eat maybe in the morning if I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, I'm drinking all night. You know what I mean? Like, and that was it. It wasn't an everyday drinker. I had a job, you know.
It was just something.
But it was
weekends.
I would get arrested. I'd always break out in cuffs, and I'd be like, well, how the fuck am I not a gang member no more? I'm going to jail. I don't rob. I'm not a drug guy. I don't rob people and shit like that. So
what the hell?
Why the fuck am I going back?
Yeah,
to
man.
Normal, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's part of the journey. Like, I was
yeah.
suppressing this shit. I mean, there were certain things I wasn't dealing with, and when I got sober, that's what I had to address was that the issues, the pain, the resentment. And I mean, I just still address them daily.
Yeah, every day.
That shit it comes up, and you got to keep that balance, keep it flat.
But we're going to we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, man, we're going to get into it a little bit more with you. When we come back, man, we're going to get into it with Creeper from the Mayans, man. Find out a little bit more what change is possible, man.
Yeah.
His whole, that's like your model right now, right? That's what you go, that's like every day. The prayers every morning, man, on his social media and stuff. So we'll be right back, man.
Oh, the last words is because my dad, because he got emotional too.
Let's say it one more time.
If you want to see me in Tijuana, go home. Go to Zacatecas, start your life again. Find somebody you love. Like, my dad's fucking crying, bro.
Oh
I mean, well, how would you feel, fucker, if you knew that one of your workers got caught and they want you to come in?
You know why I asked you? Because I did get caught at the border, and those were my exact words. You know what? Just fucking move on with your life. I say I'm going to do 25 years. You know? No, I'm going to hold it down, okay? I'm going to hold it down. Just bring my girls like every month, okay? So I resonated with that shit big time.
Bro, because you know you're going in.
Yeah, I'm like,
you're going in.
Oh, my God, dude.
Allegedly.
So my dad shows up in his pickup truck, all nervous.
Yeah, we on.
We're good? What?
Hey, what's up? We're back on. We back on. No music.
Wait a minute, I'm so confused. Are we on or we're not?
We're on.
Are you practicing?
It's your boy Jeepers right here. You got to get back. It's a Creeper story. So let's continue where you left off.
Oh, man, but I have a question before we get into, like, moving forward. I want to know, at 9 years old, how the fuck did you end up in juvenile hall? Like, what did you do? Or, like, how'd you get gaffled up? Like, what transpired?
It turned out to be a breaking and entering. But I
Okay.
I got pretty much hustled by the twins that were in my neighborhood, and I thought that I was doing the right thing. Climbed through the window, opened the door for them.
Oh, you were helping them. Like, you were, it was
That's
like
what
an
I thought.
innocent kind of thing.
I was helping them into their house.
Oh,
What was
into
dope
their
is
house.
they gave me this back then, and it was like 80, 86, 87.
Okay.
Like back, it was the little ATCs, but they weren't like the dirt ones. They were just the battery. But when they first came out, you know what I mean? Like if you had one of those, you were the shit, right? So that's what I had down the streets when I ended up getting the police pulled me over, and then they tied it. Oh, this is belong. I was like. And didn't say shit, didn't tell him where I lived, ended up going to juvenile hall. Mom came and picked me up, but I remember crying in the cell, Mom, I want my mom.
Yeah.
And then getting out of there, and, it was like, yeah, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did my time, man. What's up, dog?
What's up? You know what I mean? Like, And that's the sad
Did
part.
that give you like a little bit of street credit or something? Like
In
were
my
the
head,
homies
it
looking
did.
at you? Okay.
And that's the sad part because that was the norm, you know?
Right.
Pops is tatted,
Yeah.
mom's in them in and out of the joint. So it was like, I guess that was life. It sounds stupid when you say it out loud as an adult because it's like.
Well, now, because you have a completely
Yeah,
different
and I got
life.
3 babies, you know what I'm saying? I got a
Yeah.
25-year-old or 23-year-old, and then my youngest is 7. But it's like,
wow.
like, it's just weird, you know what I'm saying? But that was life. That was life then as a kid, and it's a trip.
It
I'm
was
just
your
so
norm.
grateful.
That was it.
Yeah,
you
and
didn't know
that-
anything different.
And it's a trip. It's just a trip. You know what I mean? Just like the gratitude when I see the mother of my kids and just how fucking awesome she is. Even when I left and went to prison and I abandoned her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
fucking left her out here with my son. She fucking like handled that shit. Fuck the neighborhood, fuck everybody.
Yeah.
She
Right.
became, because she was my homegirl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so, like, and still to this day, super mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Totally fucking dope. You know, I was the fuck up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, yeah,
Self-centered, broken piece of shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? And so be it. But it's forever making amends. I'm forever making my amends to even her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and by staying sober, to other people, it's not a big deal. Like, you're supposed to be sober. What's a fucking big
Oh,
deal
it's
for
a
me?
huge
I'm an
deal for you to
alcoholic.
know,
I'm
yeah.
a fucking alcoholic. So
Yeah.
I would love to drink and get some of these thoughts out of my head for a little while.
Right.
But I know they're gonna still be there.
So what's some of the ways you do deal with your thoughts?
I talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'll call you, JR. What's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? And this is the shit that I'm going through, right? Because if I suppress that shit, that's the shit that
Right.
will usually take me
Right.
out.
It takes you over the top, and you're just like, fuck it, I'll use.
Because I was,
fuck it,
and
I'll
it's
drink.
not like fuck it, I'll use. It's more like fuck that. Like you start to get into that fuck it,
Yeah.
Fucking move.
and everything becomes fuck it. Even
Yeah.
the small shit. You know what I mean? Like stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like stupid.
Like fuck
shit.
this phone and throw it against the
Exactly.
wall, and there
Like-
goes a
like,
fucking
fuck.
$1,000 phone.
Yeah. And you're like fuck, and then it's like then you're busted or you're cuffed in the back seat of the black and white, and then you're like, fuck,
It
what
wasn't
the
worth
fuck?
it.
But it's always after the fact, and this is the first time in my life where it's before the fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And life has just become so much more of a blessing.
That's nice, man.
So being on the red carpets, right, and plenty of alcohol there. How do you like mentally prepare
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a good
yeah.
one.
when you
Question.
like, and because you do a lot of red carpets and premieres and all that.
No.
Yeah, you're always there, man.
That's a great question,
Yeah.
Vic. And that shit was tough. My first couple ones, not tough in the sense of I wanted to drink, but in the sense of I missed the drinking part of the camaraderie.
Like the
camaraderie.
socializing.
Right.
Yeah, I do miss that part, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do
Yeah,
that.
if you're gonna drink, you're going balls out.
We're getting
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to do that. I wish I did. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be talking about this shit. We'd be talking about what we're drinking after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like, I gotta accept that. So that's part of fucking, I guess, growing up. But that's one of the things that keeps me humble.
But do you have
daily.
like a circle of people that
I have a
met?
great circle of people, bro. I am very open. I'm still involved in Alcoholics Anonymous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Nice.
still
Right.
do
Nice.
meetings. I got my sponsor.
12-step, that's good.
I do
That's good.
12-step work, yes. I'm going through the second set of steps right now again.
Oh, shoot, man.
Because I
Yeah.
believe you have to.
You pick up things the second time around, huh?
Oh, I'm still fucking up,
Yeah.
but I'm learning I
Yeah.
fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I speak of like the mother of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things I can always be better at. As a father, I can always be better.
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Like as
Yeah.
a friend, I can always be better. As a man, so it's always, and that's the dope. That's what people don't realize about AA. To me, is like the fucking 12 steps is all it is like a daily behavioral plan.
Right.
That's it. You either pay attention or you don't. Fuck, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Right,
It's like the stop sign's there, dude.
Yeah.
You can run it if you want. It's up to you if you want to stop there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But it's your choice. Like, you get to make that decision, and that's the way I see the steps.
It just
Like,
allows
for
you
me,
to think before you act.
Bro, it's given me so much clarity on the shit that controlled me. Almost like, and mine first came before AA was CGA, which was a 12-step program based on a lifestyle addiction.
Oh.
And it's Criminals and Gang Members Anonymous.
Yeah, I read that.
Oh, wow.
And that is where I learned that I had an addiction, because I didn't know I was an alcoholic until I came home from prison. I got 7 years now, but just 7 years, and I've been home since 2003, April 8th.
Nice. Congrats,
I haven't
man.
went back,
Damn.
but I've caught 5 cases and fought life twice
And that time?
from being drunk. But not because of gang shit or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Just the decisions
But
of-
drunk shit. I got 4 strikes. So any kind of case, whatever it is, you know how that's gonna come.
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like documented gang member.
Validated.
Validated. 2-strike. Fucking 3-strike.
Automatically, you're going to level
candidate.
4. You get.
Yeah, but it's even
Got
in
it.
the court system.
Yeah.
Like you don't even get like it's like, dude, I've been home 20 years. What are you fucking talking about?
They don't care. That's
Yeah.
your record.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, and that's the part where I was
So you
like,
have to be like, hey, I'm cool. I don't need to
Squeaky clean.
fight.
Well, that was the thing. And my son looked me in the last time. So it was a Pacquiao Mayweather fight, man. It was the last night. It was what was it? May 3rd, 2015. May 2nd, 2015. It was the last night I drank. I woke up in jail the next day, and I came home. I always say Cinco de Mayo is my day because it gives me a reason to go to a meeting on Cinco de Mayo. But my son, that was the lowest I had hit for me. I've done way lower shit, like scandalous shit, like that should have fucking got my attention. But the fact that my son, what I had did, my son looked me in my eyes and was like, "How do you walk away from the gang life?" Like, basically saying like, "Are you gonna lose to fucking alcohol?"
Wow.
I don't ever want to talk to you again if you drink.
Oh,
you
wow.
And that makes me want to fucking like cry right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that shit, man, that shit hit me.
That's
I mean,
good.
I
man.
mean,
And how old was he at the time?
Yeah,
How old
yeah,
was your son at
He
the
was
time?
he was in high school. He was he was still playing.
So he was
just
old
went
enough.
CIF. Yeah,
So he was old enough to
championship,
comprehend what you were doing to your body and the
Oh.
bad decisions you were making.
Yeah. 1000%.
So how did it feel to have your son put you in check? Like, wow.
It was the most humbling thing, but it's the best thing ever. It's because it's those things where it takes what it takes, right? And that's the part where like it took my son, who for some reason he's the only opinion that I'll take,
Right.
but God worked through him
Right.
and got my attention.
Yeah.
And thank God ever since then I haven't had a drink.
Wow. Congratulations.
You
So
know,
that's definitely a memory that's in the bank where
Oh,
if you
bro,
ever get
like,
that urge.
look it up right away. It makes
Yeah.
it gets you
Yeah.
really emotional because
Yeah.
you don't want to let like that's who you know what I mean.
That's your
But-
blood. Yeah.
Well, when
Yeah, but
when
my
your kids
actions
call
weren't
you out,
showing that.
yeah,
Yeah,
when,
no.
when your kids call you out and they notice certain behaviors that you're neglecting, like you look in the mirror every day and you're not seeing what they see, and when they call you out on your bullshit, that's where it like digs deep and you're like, fuck.
Well, because also too, your
Yeah.
kids don't have no alternative motives.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, they're
that's true.
They're your blood. They're just like
love you. They just
yeah, they
love
love
you.
you, and they're saying,
Yeah.
why are you doing that? Because
Yeah.
you even had that innocent. With your daughter told you,
Yeah,
right?
but my daughter was 5 years old at the time. That's why I have goosebumps for you
Yeah.
talking about it.
Her
And
daughter told her at 5 years old.
5 years old, like, Mom, what's wrong? You're in bed all the time. You're crying all the time. You don't take me to the park anymore. We're watching TV and she saw some Cymbalta commercial. She's like, you should ask your doctor for some Cymbalta because I think you have depression. 5 years old. 5 years. And I was popping pills. I had a pill pack for morning, noon, and night. And so, she knew, she's seen it. I wasn't the same mom that I was a year and a half, 2 years before that. And she was so small, but she knew that there was something wrong. So when you said that, when your kids call you on your bullshit or they notice things that you're not noticing or you're neglecting, like that hits hard.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like everything done. Like I need to change now.
Yeah.
And it sounds like that's what you did.
No, dude. I hit in 90 days. I did 100 and with 157 meetings.
Son
in
of a
90
bitch.
days. I did 3, 4, 5 some days.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even want to say what I felt like. Like I felt like I can't even say it, dude. Like I felt like, man.
Well, see, this is the important stuff that we like bringing on guests because you went above and beyond. You didn't just do one meeting a day or one
Yeah.
a week.
You weren't just going through the
going 2 or
motions.
3 times a
Bro,
day.
I
as
thought I
needed.
didn't want to live. That's
Yeah.
why. Like I didn't. I was like, what else? But I was like, I can't drink. And it wasn't like I fucking like I never was like, oh, I need a drink. Like I fucking fiend.
Right.
It was the fact of like telling me I can't drive. The fuck you mean I can't drive? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's the way I felt. I'm capable of driving. I can see, hear, listen, react, all that. But I don't know who the fuck I am when I black out. You would tell
Right.
me though.
Yeah, you were
You
telling me
know,
the next
that-
day. Yeah,
that's-
well, drinking's a different demon, man. It's just
Oh.
it's just a different demon, man. That's a different demon. I mean, you never really hear about anybody going to jail for marijuana. They don't. I mean, because
No.
they're calm. But when you drink, it's just and the type. I mean, everyone wants this tequila. But when you do that tequila, man, they just go to another level, man. But yeah, it just brings the whole different demon out of you, man. And but So when you went every, like 3 times a day or so.
Well, sometimes it was 5 times a day. Sometimes it was 2 times a day. Like I literally lived that. I was that
the
desperate.
sunrise meeting, the nooner meeting.
The middle. I would wake up at 2 in the morning and go.
Yeah.
I would find the 24-hour meeting that was there, and I would just go. Sometimes I would drive across town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I was fucking up still because I didn't have a license. Right. So I was breaking the law, but I was like, I have to go to a fucking meeting, dude. Like, I have to. This is what they tell me that I have to do. I've been doing my whole fucking life saying, fuck you, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So I have to listen to what these guys and these women are fucking saying. I don't fucking want to. But if I'm going to get my kids back and fucking have them love me, I need to do whatever the fuck these guys are saying because... When I listen to these guys talk, they're telling me my story just fucking 30 and 40 years ago. Exactly. And I'm just like, wow, like, if you got it back, dude, and you're still living, then there's hope for me.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why tie that into change is possible. For me, change is possible was walking away from the gang life and living another life, but knowing that it was possible, now being a recovering alcoholic and knowing that it's possible not to drink ever fucking again, no matter if I want to drink because I got a new job or I want to drink because they killed my brother. Whatever the fuck it is, I don't have to drink ever again. And I would find a reason to drink for anything.
Right.
I didn't care what it was. I just wanted to drink.
Because that was the lifestyle. That was the lifestyle you lived.
Well, it was. I didn't see nothing wrong with drinking. Like, what the fuck is drinking, dog? Like, what do you mean, drinking?
Because you don't remember when you would black out.
I would, but it's like, for me, it was like, when I was little, when you would burn my hand with your cigarette, my pops or my uncles put my finger in the beer. You know what I'm saying? Like, beer's been in my fucking, since I can remember. What's wrong with it? It's at every party, every quinceañera.
You probably have some pictures right there.
Every picture, yes. Like,
everyone's holding a beer.
Budweiser should sponsor us. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even the Mexican joke. That's just the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, as an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying?
No, I love it, man. So, real quick, but the change is possible, man. I mean, is that something you found yourself when? Because I want to talk about the homeboy industries too, because we got to get into your acting and stuff. So, as you begin to start cleaning up and stuff, how did the acting? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the acting and where, because you made a change in your life, and how did everything start changing for you to like get into this whole industry? You know what I mean? Because I read Shameless. And of course, the Mayans and some other shows that you were in and stuff. So we want to talk about that and your career. So we'll be right back with Joseph Raymond Lucero. Yeah.
Man, and I knew I wanted to sing everything from Larry Graham, a 1 in a Million to Prince. I wanted to be able to hit low notes and high notes. It didn't matter.
Can I hear some Prince?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Don't have to be beautiful.
Again, he's looking at me.
To turn me on.
And they
Look the other way, dog.
He's talking to you,
And they
man.
always say, don't ever look Prince in the eye. And
Hey, that is so true. Can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah.
I
That's
looked
why you're here.
Smokey Robinson in the eye at a Soul Train Music Awards, and I was like, oh, shit. And I told him jokingly, he was like, oh, it's all right. You know how serious So between his eyes and Prince's eyes, I don't know who would win that contest. And then I still think Stevie Wonder can see, because Stevie Wonder walked up. That same day he walked up and he was like, hey, man, you guys look beautiful tonight. We was like, what the fuck? I love you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back in the house.
She gets so scared. She always gets
Are
scared.
you in a living
Because
color or
it's
what?
like, well, you guys know, like,
Yo,
I have to
yo,
pretend like
back
the
in the
cameras are
house.
not here. Because I hate being on camera. That's why, Joseph. Honestly, I hate fucking being on camera.
Why, though?
But because they're my friends, and I'm here, and actually I love what I do, I just have to pretend like the cameras aren't here.
Well,
so
you
when I'm
have
put
to.
on
You
the
have
spot,
to pretend like. Well, if you look at the cameras, then you're gonna get all
I
in your
know,
head.
yeah.
You
And,
think
and
you don't
now,
look at the
and now I have sweaty armpits because I'm fucking thinking about the cameras.
Yeah, you don't think he gets intimidated being like butt naked on set, fucking with thousands of cameras on him?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
His abs glistening. You know what? By
I
the
gotta
way,
watch those episodes.
I have to step it up. We were watching the other episode, and I got nudged. You need to step it up. Like, what the fuck? You're so in tune with your emotions on this season, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck. I was into it, but when she nudged
Did you
me,
tell her it's just TV? Like, what the fuck? Seriously?
They airbrush that. They airbrush it. Yeah.
But
No,
hearing this-
hey,
hearing
that
the story
shit,
now,
that shit.
Hey, don't get the secrets out, because I want everyone to, let them know you have that abs.
No.
We're gonna put him on the spot. No, we're gonna put him on the spot before you leave. Inquiring minds want to know: are they real or are they not?
Oh,
so okay, so yeah, so
of course,
so the last episode. I mean, the last segment. You better start doing some crunches right now.
You just sit down going like, yeah, man. So like I was saying, yeah.
High knees.
Straight prison workout.
Dang.
Right now.
1, 2, 3.
Do some legs. Oh shit! Pause.
That's my bad.
I know we're gonna get to how he started, but real quick before we get to how you get to the acting and Homeboy Industries, what was Joey doing after prison, before acting, or before Homeboy Industries?
Oh yeah.
Like what an oddball job you were doing that?
The first job I did, I was a forklift driver.
Okay. Like every guy out of prison.
Yeah.
I'm a certified forklift driver.
So I was high risk, so I paroled on a Tuesday, right? Yeah. So I was supposed to come home on a Saturday, but you couldn't come wait till Tuesday, right? So I came home on Tuesday, and that very first day, my cousin Luana was like, who I don't even talk to no more, which is sad, but she was like, you need to go to these, like, hit these jobs every day. And I'm like, I'm going to get a job, chill out. She was like, no, fuck that. You just did almost 70. You need to go.
Yeah.
So I went to this. She was like, right down the street, RCP Block and Brick. That's a shout out for you, motherfuckers right there. Go down there and check it out. I go there. I rolled in, this black dude, his name's Tim Taylor, like Tim the Tool Man Taylor. Hey,
I was like, that sounds
but I'm
familiar.
talking 20-inch, swole as fuck, fucking, but cool as a motherfucker, right? And I go and I was like, I'm here looking for a job, Joseph Raymond, blah, 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 you know, in shape like a motherfucker, fresh out.
Yeah.
And he was like, are we chopping it up? And he was like, oh, I don't need anything. All right, cool, you know what I'm saying? I left, I came back the next day. Came back the next day on that Thursday, and then he was like, you know what, fuck, you keep coming back. He goes, you fuck around, come back tomorrow, I might have a job for you. Came back the next day, he thought, and I was like, bam, and I got a fucking job.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
But I give that to my cousin Luana, because she was the one that you need to go to.
Yeah, she was pushing you.
That was the first job that I had, and then I went straight into Homeboy Industries. And the only reason I couldn't go straight to Homeboy Industries is because I had to parole back to San Diego because I am high risk.
Okay.
So they wanted me to parole there first.
Okay.
And parole wouldn't let me go to LA. But
so what was
grace
that?
of God, I was allowed to.
I was gonna say, what was that time gap?
My parole officer was fucking. He was a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
He was basically told me, check this out, dude. You know what I'm saying? You got that job in LA still? And I was like, yeah, why? And this is after about 90 days. Fucking 4 times at my pad and 4 times at the fucking office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck. 8 times a fucking month? What the fuck is this shit, dude? Like, can I shit in peace? Like, I didn't
just gotta watch
it.
it.
Was a trip.
Yeah.
And after 90 days, he told me, he was like, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, look, keep your mom's address, and whenever the fuck I call you, you come. He goes, you fuck this up, you absconded. I
Yeah.
give you no
So you had the
permission.
plan already to go to LA and
Well, I had the plan before I came home from prison. I
Right.
was offered
They
a
denied it
certain
'cause you
job.
had to go to the
I
county
didn't know
that
what
you
I
were-
was gonna do.
Yeah.
Father Greg just told me you have a job, son, here at Homeboy Industries. Didn't know that Homeboy Industries was in the heart of motherfucking the gang capital of the motherfucking world, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, had no fucking idea. Like, I didn't care. I just wanted something different. Somebody believed in me, dude. Somebody fucking wanted to give me a fucking job out of prison.
and how did you reach out? Or how did that connection come about?
It was while I was in prison, he seen me in the shoe, and like just in like it was in California Youth Authority.
Right.
He fucking remembered me. But
Wow.
No way.
it was a thing. It's a thing that Father Greg has, which I didn't know. Right? He'll tell you, "Hey son, how you been?" That's the key. It's that, hey son, and right away you're like, damn, I haven't seen you in 20 years, and he remembers me. No, motherfucker, he just don't remember your name. And he's a priest, and he loves all of us. He remembers you. That's the fucking
Yeah,
truth,
yeah.
right? That's pops, right? And that's unconditional love, and that's
Wow.
that shit where
Wow,
you
that's
fucking
nice.
just believe. It gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
You just believe that, like, and that's you love me. Like nobody's loved me the way you love me. Like, let's go, let's do it. And
Yeah.
still to this day, I mean, he's my mentor, he's my pops. Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
I
Yeah,
talk to
there's
him
a
all the
picture of
time.
you and him, like you guys are like.
That
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
dude,
I
fucking
seen that.
20 years
That's
later,
a
and he
dope
gives me
pic, yeah.
the Homeboy Hero Award, and I'm like, that's like not for me. I'm not like, because I came home with a different mindset of helping. I had already made the step of walking away, so I was in a different position to help the homies or be of a service to my people, and I wasn't in the hood with that mind state of like, fuck it, and you had to help me fight my way out.
Right.
I was the one that was helping you understand why we fucking have these feelings and the shit that makes us do.
And were they listening to you? Like, or they were like
they
turning
were-
a deaf ear, and then when something happens, they were like, "Oh shit."
No, they sometimes, yeah, because fully in the game, motherfuckers are like, fuck that.
Yeah.
But game recognizes game. So some of those dudes, when they seen similarities, they responded, and I would feel that, and it would be different on every individual's
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
man and women, and whatever I would say, and that's when I started to learn that the more that I am so fucking real with my shit, the shit that I don't want to fucking tell nobody, because I'm so embarrassed, and it makes like I'm just like so like I just can't believe I could do some of the shit that I did, but I have to fucking I have to tell that because if there's somebody out there like me, and that needs to heal that so he can be a better person, then I have to. I have to.
Yeah,
Like,
it's your
that
story, man.
I
Your
feel
testimony.
That responsibility is mine now, and I don't know why, but it's very powerful. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's
It's like
God's
you were
giving you
saying about
something.
the alcoholic that doesn't want to go to more than one meeting
Yeah.
a day because he feels like that's gonna make him feel like he's more than an alcoholic. No, the reason you want to go to more than one meeting a day is because you actually feel whole probably in that meeting.
Yeah.
Those guys and those women are talking to your soul because you have the same hurt.
Yeah.
The same pains. There's similarities.
Relatable.
You see similarities
Yep.
rather than the differences.
Trust me, I'm
When we see
definitely
cars,
going to share
differences-
this episode and especially that clip to him because
Yeah, that's dope.
I think
That's
it's
dope,
vital,
man.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
That is good.
It's
So you
awesome.
in the homeboy industries, because I know a while ago I was we were producing some movies and stuff, and they would always tell us to go to homeboy industries to do some casting.
Yeah.
You know, the casting and stuff. And is that where you started to begin like you're getting into the roles and throwing you to auditions and stuff?
Yeah, so check this out, dude. So like I'm not one to really fucking like I don't pat myself in the back or anything. That's not my shit, right? But in 2005 when they came in, Sarah Finhelder, and they casted for Gridiron Gang.
Yeah, that's
And ever since then, like I took like 7 dudes, some cats from East Los, from South Central, and the Harbor area, and I'd get up at 3 a.m, have to fucking pick them up, take them up to Malibu, and we were filming in Malibu 5 days a week, 16-hour days, dude. Like, and these fools were still banging tough. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn.
and so that was like the beginning of Hollywood into homeboys. Even though Father Greg has a beautiful relationship with numerous fucking Hollywood people, like I didn't bring Hollywood in there, but the relationship that I have had, I've always kept it with homeboys. Like so, like Richard Cabral, for instance.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like great fan. Took him to get his fucking first headshots. You know, took him to his first table read. Dude, it was something about Richard that he had this life of just wanting to fucking tell his story and his pain and release it. Like I related to that passion that he had in him, that he wanted to release it, like all this shit that he had been through. And that's why he's such a fucking dope ass actor. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because he's able to tap into that shit and he's found his fucking purpose and his passion. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of homeboys. You know what I'm saying? And there's been a couple other brothers that have come through homeboys and have gotten opportunities, but it's like once you get the opportunity, what are you gonna do with it?
Right.
Like I got into that as a background because the way I looked. Like it was on accident. They told me, so we're
was on
shooting.
accident.
It was. So we're shooting Gridiron Gang, right? We're shooting about 3 weeks. Phil Janwa, Mike Rackmill, and The Rock called me to the side. Jeff McGuire, who was the writer, was there, and I thought one of the guys that I had bring had fucked up, right? Like,
We're like, oh fuck,
bro,
we're out.
I mean, you got real homies on set. You know what I'm saying? Like these fools are fools too. Like,
He'll bring the craft back. He'll bring it
yeah,
back.
so I'm like, what's up? And they were like, do you know what continuity is? And I was like, I don't fucking know. And I think I'm pretty, my vocabulary is
You
pretty
might
broad.
have, you might have read a dictionary.
And I was like, fuck, I don't know what that means. Like I was mad as shit. And Dwayne, The Rock, he was like broke down. He's like, basically, dog, you fucking stand out and everything. Like Mike Rackmill was like, look, we film this shit every day, and you look the realest. And it was true though. Because I was the realest. Everybody else, besides the little homies, everybody else was like a
Casted from
fucking-
Central Casting or something.
Like,
Yeah.
and they weren't really.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
never lived
They're
a
playing
I'm
the
not
role.
gonna say they were like fake guys or nothing like that, but
But they're playing a role.
they weren't. Yes, they weren't what they were looking for. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
Yeah, the
and-
authenticity was not there.
Yes. So, and it was like, I was like, oh, okay. And they were like, well, and I was like, is that a problem? They were like, well, yeah, because the audience, and that's what the continuity came in. They were like, the audience is going to want to know who's that guy because you stand out the most more than anybody. And I was like, they're like, so Monday when you come back, we'll let you know either we got to cut you out and refilm that, or we'll talk about it.
And you're like,
so
damn.
I came in Monday and I was like, fuck, dude, what's gonna happen? I'm not gonna be able. Like,
Hold
this
on.
is my dream.
Do we gotta go?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shoot! I thought he was going like this. Okay, never mind.
And
Sorry.
he goes, and I'm like, dude, what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying, I was like, dude, and he goes, you're Chavez, the heavily tattooed kid. I got Taft Hartley, got a fucking trailer, and I became part of the main cast.
Dang, that's dope, dude.
Is it true that you and the Rock were doing pick popping challenges?
Oh yeah, I got it, bro.
Who won?
Me all day long.
I thought so.
Well, because The Rock, he would do like the that Hawaiian style. Homie.
Yeah.
I would drop some motherfucking Dr. Dre beats. Bop, 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 bop. You know what I mean? Like, what's up? My boy Terry Crews too. That's what we about to have. That
dang.
Terry, you know that.
Oh, shoot. You have that
Terry,
competition. That guy can do it.
I be clowning. Me and Terry got to get on stage and AGT and just shirtless and just go at it, bro.
Let's do the fucking
Hey, that's,
America's Got
hey,
Talent.
That's our next show. That's our next show that we do. Our community
Creeper,
show.
Creeper against Damon and shit.
Oh shit!
Creeper against Damon.
I'll get on the fucking glow sticks. Will be like,
Pulling us out. Well, that's dope, dude. So, yeah, because you're a Gridiron Gang, and then Shameless, and then now the Mayans, man. And that's good, because when you got casted on the Mayans, was it also like what was it called?
Continuity?
Co-actor?
Yeah,
Co-actor type thing.
It's so you use co-star.
Oh, co-star. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Co-starring, guest starring. It's part of the main cast. So, but in the beginning, so when you got put on, so it's an ensemble cast. You know what I mean? So like when you watch Friends, how they keep Friends, but everybody was kind of like the same. Even though you had your own favorites or your stars or whatever the fuck, but everybody was supposed to be the same. That's how basically Sons was. That's how Mine's is.
Right.
That's how mine really is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you right now this
Season 4, yeah.
every single fucking character has a storyline.
And I like that.
Alive.
Sorry, because what I didn't like in the beginning of the Mayans was that because all of us hang out with some clubs, you know what I mean, and stuff, and we know the day-to-day life and stuff, but like with the difference between I felt between the Sons of Anarchy and the Mayans was Sons of Anarchy, they kind of went into their lives and showed the different, like you said, the different everybody
characters.
and showed them like they had lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the beginning of the Mayans, it just felt like, dude, it was just
of
drug
guys,
dealers
yeah.
straight out all day, every day. Like, dude, well, what do they do when they get home?
Yeah.
So I like this season now, how it is, like you said, it's going into the different characters and showing, like, okay, we have lives too, man. You
Yeah.
know, and we're living our lives.
vulnerable,
Yeah,
and
we're
we have
vulnerable.
past, yeah.
Because that's why I kind of didn't like at first in the beginning of the Mayans, because it was like, okay, guys, like, cool, okay, the next season again was the drugs. But now it's like, I like it, and the fact that they got into your story even more, because dude, can we give it away? Like the first.
No, because I need to watch it. Don't
don't.
give it away.
Oh.
No.
Because I think for the same reason why you said you weren't into it in the very beginning. So I was a Sons of Anarchy fan all the way, and then once the Mayans came out, I seen like the first 2 episodes. Now I'm good on this,
Yeah.
And so I really haven't gone back.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
Watch.
So
No,
Hey,
no.
but there's another show. What was it? SWAT.
Yeah.
And I heard a story about you standing out, that you did something, and they kept you on. Something about you threw a water bottle or something and made it more authentic, or it was a big gang scene.
Not in SWAT.
Was it SWAT?
No, he was in SWAT. I think it was Steve, dude.
I was in SWAT, but that's not what. I mean,
no?
what I did in SWAT was I brought everybody together with like, I had did Cold Case with Shamar Moore before.
Right.
Yeah, his cold case. Yeah.
And Danny Pino, who's on Mayans now, like, and so Shamar, we had small, it wasn't a relationship, but it was understanding. So if you see an individual, he's a cool cat, bro.
Yeah.
He's a real dude. So here it is, 10, 12, 15 years later, fucking I see him on SWAT. And it was just like, he remembered me. It was kind of like a Father Greg thing. He's good. I mean, he's a good fucking people person, but he's just got a good heart. Long story short, that day we had a gang of fucking homies, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like, I watched like the cast of SWAT was just like tripping, because if you didn't know that type of energy, it's fucking intimidating. When I got out of the van and walked on the set, I walked through about 60 homies and homegirls. So if you're not, and I walked through and I went hand by hand shaking everybody. It was like I was in the motherfucking joint or something. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how it was, right? But it was for me. It's to let them know I'm no different than you. Just because I'm in the main cast, we family. Like we're people because you're chasing this dream. This dream is about us, and I want you to know that I'm no different. I'm just a couple steps ahead of you because I've addressed a little bit more pain in my life. And if you address maybe some of the shit in your life, I guarantee you're gonna get a little bit.
I like that, man.
And those are the little things rather than fucking saying this is me and this is what I did. But it's just so we're the same. So it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And long story short, so the writer was Mike Gambala, and I introduced him Blackie from Florence.
Yeah.
And I introduced him and a couple other dudes, and he asked them to take a picture with him, and it fucked them up. They were like, "You want to take a picture with us?" And I watched that fucking dynamic happen for blacks and a couple other homies that were there, and it was so fucking dope because they were like, you see us as somebody, and they're just background there, and this like in their head, they feel like they're less than because that's what we feel. That's what we're. Me too. I'm programmed to feel like that too. Right. For so long, you know what I'm saying? And I seen that, and to see that love, I was like, hell yeah! And they've been there ever since, and they've come back still to this day. Steve Villegas. So he's still on it, like, and he's got that beautiful relationship, which I love. Fucking Steve's got a great heart.
He was on the show too. He came on the show.
He's a dope ass actor too.
He's good, man.
No, he and his heart, and those are the people I love. You know what I'm saying? Like that truth. Like I love all people. I don't judge anybody. But the people that I want around in my life, man, are the ones that are going to challenge me and the ones that are going to tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
What the fuck I'm doing right.
That's
right. Step in your way.
Nowadays.
Dude, it's so like, I need that. Like, I need those barriers. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fuck up. And I'm a hell of a self-sabotager.
Well, especially in the industry you're at, right? Because you have people around you, yes, because they want to.
They're all yes men. They want to. Oh, you know what I mean? And that's like, I'm a yes man in the sense of I can't say no when somebody says take a picture because the good part of the ego is like, fuck yeah, you know, thank you for recognizing me. But at the same time, I see what it does. Fucking tatted up homie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever life I live.
Well, at the end of the day, dude,
but it shows them that they can be this.
They make you. That's why Danny Trejo, Emilio, all them. I've seen you, Frankie Loyo there too. He was stopping for everybody. You guys, it's the people because we're gonna go to break, but real quick. What you said, because I did background work. I know, Vic's done background work, and I've done background work on CSI and all those movies, those shows. And you're right. Us as the background people would promote what we're on according to the actor. If the actor treated us like crap, no, F this show. You know, this show sucks. Blah blah blah. You know. But if the actors are cool with us, dude, you gotta check the show out, man. You know, we're promoting it. The background promotes the show like crazy. So you're right. You treat everybody on set as equal. You know, it doesn't matter who they are, man. You treat them with, you treat everybody equal. And at the end of the day, they promote you. They love you. You love them, and the show gets big. But we'll be right back, and we'll find out where he's headed. Change is possible. We'll find out all that stuff with Joseph.
And we're gonna check out them abs, ladies.
And we're gonna check out the abs too.
Tuned.
Creeper. All right, everybody, check it out. This is your boy, JR from JR and the Crew. And look, I'm doing a quick plug for one of our partners. That's right, Black Widow Investigations. Now, look, listen, you might be in trouble right now. You might need a lawyer. You might need a law firm. You might need somebody who could go up to bat for you, make things happen for you. When other lawyers or law firms say there's no chance, that's when Black Widow steps in because you know what? She plays hardball. And look, criminal law, family law, you get a speeding ticket, give her a call. I'm gonna put all the information down below. She's one of our partners, man, and we are proud to say that we're with Black Widow Investigations. So give her a call. Let them know JR and the Crew sent you. But hey, if you don't want to say her name because you just want to be, under the radar, go ahead and just call her anyways. I don't care. Give her a call. If you need a lawyer, give her a call. I'm telling you right now, they have people ready to fight for you. Yeah, that was pretty good, yeah.
She was like, she didn't want to breathe, move, stop the clocks, don't fucking like.
Yeah, no, she was like,
yeah, hell?
Yeah, that's what happened to me. But hey, guys, we are back, man. We are back with Joseph Raymond Lucero, man. Creeper from the Mayans, man. Yeah, we got Creeper from the Mayans, man. We're really excited. Thank you again, man, for coming on, man. We really appreciate this time that you've taken, man, because I know you're on a busy schedule. I mean, you're going. So just to come to us, you know.
Yeah, little old us.
Little us, you know, doing our thing, man.
Yeah, little old fucking great people. Yeah, great energy, yeah, fucking
Yeah,
just
at
got a
least we
little
keep
bit
it real.
of great energy
At least
over
we
here.
keep it real, you know?
Yeah.
No script here.
No, I
No,
should have
for sure
been. I
not.
should have been in there months ago, man.
No,
but
it's
you
all
know,
good.
No, everything is
we had
still
them.
here.
We had,
Yeah.
but it was a fucking problem, man. I had a problem. I was filming fucking great.
No, but I'm
ass
glad.
show.
I'm glad you're on now
That's
because
a huge problem.
That's a huge fucking
Yeah.
like that's a dope. It wasn't
Yeah.
because I fucking got a parole violation or fucking absconded or fucking.
Or you were
went back
running
to
from
jail.
us because you were
What?
sneaking and creeping. Like, you
Exactly,
really
I
were doing
mean,
some good shit.
Creeper was fucking some, but anyways, it's dope, man. To have
That's
these are great problems. You
No,
know,
this
is a great
time that you came
responsible
on.
No,
problems, right?
absolutely.
So dope.
because this season 4, man, it's your career. I seen because they're doing more time with you, man, and it's just been taking off. But I have a question, man, because you said because film and you in real life person right here, it's two different people, man.
Yes.
But sometimes they do cast people because it is your character. It's
Yes.
who you are, you know. Because
It's who they see you as.
Okay, who you see,
Which
it.
is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But how do you get into the character Creeper, and then so it's a 2-point question. How do you get into character? But then like he was saying, how do you like before, because you don't want the drinking and stuff, because in the Mayans they drink. So how do you get out of character in that? Because some people do the method acting and stuff. So how do you get out of character? So how do you get in character? But then how do you get out of character?
So in character, right? So like in the beginning, like Creeper, like all that I had, you had Kurt Sutter and Elgin James, and then they had this description of Creeper. Creeper was an ex-addict, didn't like guns, liked fucking hammers, and was from the East LA area.
Oh wow.
So that's with that. If I'm from fucking East LA, homie, and I'm an ex-addict, hey, I relate to that 100%. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to be from Southeast San Diego, but
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
shit to me. Like it's
Yeah.
the same homies, the same fucking everything. So I just made Creeper a homie from the hood. Kind of like we all know there's certain there's just certain appearances that we're all familiar with
Right.
that are truthful,
Right.
that I could relate to.
Right.
And I took that, especially from the individuals that I know and relate to so much and had friendships over the years. And I took my own pain and I've just brought that to Creeper. And what the world is introduced to as is Creeper is this Mayan who rides a motorcycle and is part of a club that is a brotherhood that represents a certain set of bylaws that some people may relate that with other clubs, you know what I'm saying,
Correct.
in real life,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah,
With all due respect to everybody. And the reason I say that is because that's what I'm able to bring the truth of Joseph in and that bullshit that I put my family through and
Right.
my life through. Because I've healed, I don't have to method act it and worry about using again and fucking up. So when I come, this bracelet, and this is the honest to God truth, when I walk on, I'm Joseph when I have this on. So when I take this off, I have another bracelet, if you see it, and it's Creeper's bracelet.
I'm gonna notice it
right?
now,
And
yeah.
No, and so you don't see it, but when I get into into my trailer, right? I take this off, and then I put my other one. You'll see the bracelet. You'll see tomorrow night if you watch it.
Oh hey, I watched it every
The finale. So when I put that on, that allows me to now be this character that is not real, but it allows me to fucking take it to the realest places because where I'm at, it's okay to be a piece of shit, fucking just be the of course, not to people that are not on set or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like people behind the scenes and all that shit, but as far as being in character. And I'm able to fucking go some scary places, dog. You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
yeah.
And when we tap out of it, and there's been some fucking serious shit, dude, that I've had to relive in order to, I believe, be authentic and bring the truth to that character. When I take this off, I go through a certain thing. There's been a couple times where I've gotten anxiety, I've cried a lot, because I have to. It's basically like a debriefing process with that character. You have to, I have to leave it.
Yeah,
You
you
have
gotta
to
go.
leave.
But the first, I didn't do this the first season and a half, and I was fucking arguing with people,
Wow.
and I didn't
Because
know
you're
it.
still living.
And I didn't fucking know it. I was bringing
Wow.
Creeper home with me, bro.
Oh,
Woo.
shit.
And it was one of the, and I know these little things.
Right.
But I was so excited. Like, I was like, and I'm not this person. I know I'm not this person. I don't live that life. Like, I'm not going to. But it was the small things, interactions, daily interactions. That it was, I would forget on the way home from set before the next one. I stopped at the gas station. Motherfucker, man, what the fuck you looking at, homie? You know, they're like, what am I doing, bro? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, what the fuck, homie? Like, what the, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You want to stop? What the fuck you doing? And it's like, that's the part where it becomes scary, but it's fast, right? And it's not like you
catch yourself. Yeah, you
catch yourself.
But in any industry, I think, you know, you as an actor, of course, you know, you take on this persona, but also like some of us, we've had different jobs, and I know where I used to work. When I used to work in the prison, we did our 8 and we hit the gate and left it there. Nothing went past the gate. And I think that's in any industry that you're in where it's high impact, like, you know, a lot of emotion driven, a lot of things that happen in our jobs. Like, you just have to leave it behind and know that that's not you as a father, as a husband.
That's great fucking advice, and that is a great motherfucking motto to live by, but that is the hardest thing when you are not aware of it.
No, you're right.
And the reason I'm saying that is because I learned this thing. What you're aware of, you got the opportunity and choice to change, right? But what you're not aware of controls you because you're just not aware of it.
Right.
Right. And that was like, this lifestyle was controlling me and just running me. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't leave it at the gate. They take it home because they don't realize they're taking it home.
Right.
Because the chaos is so confusing and it becomes the norm.
And then until something happens where you fucking check on it and you're like, oh, wow.
That's usually your rock bottom, right?
Exactly.
And that's the point. Like,
your
teach
aha
the
moment.
road.
I say my aha moment because that's when you're actually aware of the shit that's going on, and whether it be your kids that calls you out on it, your family members, somebody that in the blink of an eye will just be like, hey, wait a minute. And they check you, you're like, oh shit, okay, let's dial it back.
Yeah. But to be even that balanced and still be open says the work that you've done. Because I would have been, I wouldn't have even been like, oh, okay, I need to rebalance. Fuck you, mind your own business.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was like
you
that
start-
for 20
'cause you're in
I was
that
like that for
fucking
20
kid.
years.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's my point.
It doesn't happen overnight.
And I'm so happy. That's what I'm saying. Congratulations. With that. I'm so happy, like, to be in that position now, to where it's not.
It doesn't consume your life. It doesn't control you.
Yeah,
But it's even good for you that you have something now that actually.
No, I think it's pretty cool.
That
no, yeah, and that was.
I have this. I take this off when I leave this. I might take this out.
Fuck this show.
But we've even part of the show. We've even known because sometimes we do cap on each other. We say certain things, but we know that when we turn it off, it was all fun and games.
Yeah,
we don't take it out because some people even say that. I've had people come and tell us, oh, so and so just says this about each other and this, but it's like we know that it's for the show. You know what I mean? And after we love each other, that's why we're able to talk the way we speak to one another and stuff. But dude, in this season 2, with this season 4, they've actually allowed you to open up and get a little more sensitive, with a woman. Yes. So you have a woman character in your life, and so because if you're going, and so how did you feel about that when they wrote that in for your character that now you're going to have a girl in your life? Because when you brought her to the club, to the club and stuff, it was a funny scene because you're just like watching her, and then I forgot what his name. He was what was his name? The
Bishop.
Guy. Yeah, Bishop.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, and you're just smiling there like.
That shit, yeah.
So for me to see you laugh because you're always hard, it was like, look at this guy. He's just like there. Hey guys, he's a girl.
And that is the part about just getting into the moment. Mm-hmm. So like, what is the cheesiest shit, dude? It's like that high school teenage love. I didn't go to high school, but I did go to high school. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that
that puppy love.
I need love.
Yeah.
That's like, and that's the way I would have seen Joey as doing it as, and that's the way I embraced it, and fucking it came out. Man, even watching it, like, so many people were like, dude, you look like, I don't know, the women use this compassionate, but you look like, oh my God, so puppy dog-ish, and fucking like.
I don't talk like that.
Because she melts your heart. You're like,
but I'm like getting embarrassed and fucking like, oh my gosh, thank you, thank you very much. But it's dope because you're used to being that fucking, what's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is, what's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, let's go. Like, and that's the norm, but it's so, I don't want it to be the norm. Yeah. And that's Elgin James. That's our writers. That's all our writers. Mm-hmm. Well, we have, but Elgin James because he has lived experience. He understands the lifestyle from a personal fucking level. When you understand something, what does understand like truly mean? Probably you've went through something. Something has embraced you, whether you've resisted it or you've embraced it back. Right. So you've got this understanding, right? I think people like from the outside, they try to overstand shit because they want to fix everything. You know what I'm saying? Rather than fucking just marinate it and fucking like truly understanding how to fucking affect change, right? Yeah. So that's where I think Elgin comes into play, because he wants to tell the human aspect. What the fuck happens when you go home and you just killed somebody? What the fuck happens when you go home and you just had a threesome with these other bitches and you're going to kiss your daughter and you're fucking your wife, you know, in bed and get ready for the next one, and you meet your other bitches calling you that's dropping the dope off. Whatever the fuck your lifestyle is, right? So how do you tap in that insecure individual that loves his mom but she's a whore and hated him? But he just wants to be loved by his mom. Like, and that's the beauty of what Elgin James is telling in Mayans. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to show
human
the human
aspect.
We're still fucking people that make fucked up decisions and choices. But we're still human.
That's right.
So we're still worthy to be loved and helped and fucking hopefully just, like, not looked at as like, oh, fucking, like you're a problem, but actually be like, oh shit, I understand what you went through, and that's why you're like that. Fuck yeah. Because I went through that shit too. Like, that's what Father Greg has taught me, how to look at people. And my you know, fuck ups have humbled me. And that's the gratitude in the morning if I do wake up. Yeah. Because I know this fucking day today wasn't promised for shit. Yeah. I've taken it for granted like 20 times today already. But I'm still so fucking grateful for it, homie.
Hell yeah.
So it's beautiful, bro. And that's the change is possible. But change is possible for me. It's gangbanging and fucking being a father now and breaking the cycle. But it's so much more. It's not being in a fucked up relationship. It's not fucking staying in this dumbass job that you don't like, or not. I'm too old and I can't work out, or I'm too big and I can't work out, or I need to eat this. No, change is possible. Whatever the fuck you don't like in your life,
change is possible.
Change is possible.
Change it.
It's just they want it or not. That's it.
Period. It's your fucking
No
choice. So
excuses.
it's your life. It's your choice. You know what I mean? But it goes back into that awareness thing.
Right.
What you're not aware of will fucking control you. But what you become aware of, you have the choice to address it.
I love that, man. Damn, man.
Preach it.
Dang.
Oh no, no.
No, I like it, man.
Shit that I feel like, and that's because you talk to I talk to myself. Like, I just think I was crazy, never want to tell nobody that. But I'm like, I have to, because I'm the only one that will tell myself the truth. Nobody else. I will manipulate you to where you think that I'm doing good, and I'm not doing good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to get you off my back.
That's who I used to be because I had to hide.
That's the dope man mentality. Like,
Don't want you to bother me. Just get over here. Get out.
And that's why I try to be as open as I can. So when you do see me doing something that's not the norm, you'll call me out on it. And it won't be the norm that I'm used to fucking up, because now it'll be the norm. It'll be the abnormal, because you're used to seeing me doing good. You're not used to seeing me fuck up, because that's the norm, right? The norm is doing good now. So when I do make a mistake or I fall down, you're there to fucking be like, what's up, dog?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. But I have a question, because we gotta get going pretty soon. But my question is how authentic is your guys' relationship on set with the brothers?
It's pretty solid. I mean, everybody has their quarrels, I think, but I've never seen nothing out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen anybody have like an issue. I think men and women have their own fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? Right. Who doesn't? But like the camaraderie is true. The love is true. The communication is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain respect that has just been earned, man. Fucking 4 seasons. You know what I mean? Like,
hell, man. That's big.
Some of these guys have just really opened up their fucking souls, man, and just been so vulnerable. And that's hard, dude. Like, that will, if you're not healed, it will take you back out.
No, it's a serious role, man.
No, it's to be really good. I think what I've learned, man, is to be really good is to even take it emotionally and spiritually to a dangerous place, because that's what true authenticity is, right? Is to live by the moment,
right?
But we're so used to living safe, controlling the moments, right? But if faith, what is faith? Is to have faith in the moment, right? Whatever that moment brings. I don't fucking know. I don't have the answer, but it's pretty cool to try to live like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Right.
That's dope, man. I'm really excited about this because they ended. I'm really excited. Well, this is airing after tomorrow night's episode, just FYI. So, because dude, they ended the last episode, man, with your girl telling you some secret that because you put the shower on and everything, and I was like, oh damn!
Don't ruin it.
I'm not ruining it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna go binge watch so I can.
That's all I'm saying. I was like, and your look like, oh man. So
yeah, that was very, 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 very emotional. Very emotional.
yeah, because you guys were laying on bed right there. Hey, she's like, and you're about to give secrets because hey guys, they talk to their woman.
It's pillow talk. That's what it's called. Pillow talk. Yeah.
And then she's like, no.
Well, I allowed my character to go open.
Good.
That's
Like,
awesome.
I didn't
Yeah.
block shit, bro. And Creeper fell in love.
Yeah. No, you can see it. Yeah.
Creeper fell in love with Cody.
Hey,
Like,
she's a pretty hot girl too, bro.
a thousand percent. It was Creeper. He fell in love with the style, with the attitude, like that. I know Creeper did. Like that fool, he be lying all the time to me, but
He wouldn't even admit it to you.
I know he fell in love with her. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think that look on his face was
This is
true.
Yeah,
It was true.
disappointment, man.
It was very true. It was very true. He's heartbroken.
Nah, man. But we got to get going, man. But is there anything else, last words or something you want to say to people out there, man? Because there's a lot of people out there that, change is possible. That's your motto, man. Change is possible. I see you posting it every day. I mean, we follow you and we see it post every day. But like you said, it's those that go the extra mile. You went 3 times a day to your AA meetings and stuff. You went 3 times. You made the effort. But is there anything out there that you want to say to somebody that is, basically just they're doing the bare minimum?
They're going through the motions.
Yeah, exactly. And just,
I mean, what you give is what you're gonna get, right? You know what I mean? Like, just don't put it off. Don't put life off no more. You know what I mean? Like right now, you gotta just do it now. You know what I mean? Like the happiness comes with the dress in the unknown. You know what I mean? Like it sounds fucking cliche, but it's so dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to address the pain and to embrace it, I used to think was fucking bullshit, but it's so powerful. Like, you know what I mean? But it just gives you a humble understanding. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you got a higher power, you believe in God, whatever, you don't like God, good orderly direction. Just sending you off in a good orderly direction.
good orderly direction. Won't put that up. I like that, man. But hey, man, any last words, guys?
I'm speechless.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. I'm short for words right now because normally I'm not. Normally I have some kind of little like kicker or shit talking, but I mean, thank you. Thank you for being so authentic and being real with us because like we had said, our viewers, they like the fact that we're not scripted, that we just come as we are. We feel like we don't have to fit into this mold. And I think I know that's what you've done in your career is you're not fitting into the mold like you are making it. Right, and you're inspiring people.
Hell yeah,
You're inspiring people
really
that
good.
maybe stuck or maybe have fallen back and are ready to get back up. So thank you for what you do and thank you for inspiring people.
Thank you. Can I, real quick, man, yesterday was Viclasos. Shout out to my boy Marlo, Junior Customs, man. I fucking love you, dog. What you do is beautiful. And that inspiration thing to walk amongst brothers yesterday of all walks of life and to shake hands and to share a certain camaraderie and acknowledgement of love is very powerful for me because we just give we let the world know that we can maintain with each other and we can be cordial and loving.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I believe that one love, man, change is possible one day at a time.
Woo.
That's right. Woo.
Right.
His motto.
Just keep it up, man. Those morning inspiration stories. You don't know how far it reaches. Like it inspires me, and I know it does a lot for other people.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it up, bro. And,
Fuck yeah, bro.
and you rap as well. We didn't touch
What
that.
the
but
hell?
Yeah,
I know there's like so many more things, but before we go,
we can leave that for part
before
2.
we go,
Oh, shoot.
please stand up, face that camera, and show off your abs.
Oh, face that camera. You guys face that camera right there.
Okay, well,
we're gonna end on this.
whatever camera because
Where the lights
I'm
at right
part of
there.
the
There's
camera
a
too, you know.
Where can you
Where
see?
we at? Which camera? Okay, there we go. Step in front a little bit more.
Oh shoot!
There
All right,
we
here,
go.
yeah. Oh, there it is. Shoot! Hell yeah! Dang!
Who
All right.
ate you up?
Are you part of Latin's Finest or what?
Latin's Finest.
You're welcome, ladies. You're welcome.
Hey, so with that, guys, man, we thank you guys for watching another episode here on The Crew, man. Until next week, we out.
We out.
Hey, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, but check it out, man. There's still a few more things you need to do.
You gotta like, you gotta share, you gotta subscribe. Guys,
right.
just click it. It's so easy. Just click it. Leave some comments.
Yes, leave some comments, damn it.
Last time you left a little too many comments. I know I look a little pudgy. I'm working on that. But I mean, what do you guys want to see on the show? What, I mean, any recommendations?
That's right. Yes.
Through this year, we're going with some different things, man. If you guys wanted to check out some restaurants, any kind of nightclub, let us know.
Give us your
We're
feedback.
listening.